Hey guys, how's it going? Just wanted to check in. It's 4:30, well 4:20. 4:20. Interesting. Thursday the 14th of December, day 57 of quitting alcohol. And I'm almost finished. I'm the only one in the office at the moment, and it's going to be like that for the most part of the next month. So I've got that to look forward to. I mean, some may complain that they're bored. I simply, if I'm getting paid, I will never complain of being bored, because you can always find something to do. You can always find something interesting to read. I've got this YouTube channel to, keep me occupied, I suppose. At times, I've got a couple of other YouTube channels that I'm going to try and do a bit of research on and try and create some meaningful content that will hit. Especially around Christmas and New Year, a lot of people are off work or school and they're on YouTube, so this would be the time to do that, if I've got the spare time, of course. But I just wanted to discuss something, and it came up in a video that I watched yesterday. You may have seen, I was watching this guy, his YouTube channel, sadly, is titled Liver Disease, and he began making vlogs because he wanted to bring his experience through alcoholism and through destroying his body through alcohol. At the age of 41, I think, he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, or pancreatitis, and liver disease, and his health just plummeted, and he was almost going to die. Now, he had his first scare, survived it, thought that he was going to be fine, and went into a working frenzy. He basically took all of that addiction to alcohol and put, as much determination and motivation as we do as drinkers put into consuming alcohol. He turned that around and put that effort times 10 into working. It seems like the healthier option, bringing in money. You're busy all the time. It takes your mind off of alcohol. You bring in money rather than spending it. And it all seems really, really healthy, and it seems good, but you can push it too far. And you can burn yourself out, and you can actually make relationships even more strained through working than they were through drinking. And I'm not going to say that's happened to me, but I worked last night. I've got another shift tomorrow night, and I also took a shift tonight after work. I start at 5. I leave here at 4:30. In 6 minutes, I go home, I have a shower, I say hello to the kids, and I sit down, lock myself in my bedroom, or my study now, and jump on the phones and do that for 7.5 hours. Now, I promised my daughter that I would take her to the park tonight. I promised her last night, because I said I was going to, and then I got offered the shift last night and I took it, and I said I was going to this morning and I got offered a shift and I took it, because I want the money and I need the money leading up to Christmas. But it's relationships that suffer, kids especially, they don't understand. And I never ever, especially while I was drinking, I never thought I'd be that dad or be that guy that would want to work so much. But at the moment, I am. So I've got a shift from 5 till 12:30. And I suppose one reason why I really want to do these shifts is because once it gets to about 9 or 10 o'clock at night, the calls do dry up. It becomes a lot quieter, and that gives me a chance to watch some YouTube videos whilst I'm working, whilst I'm getting paid, and I will never ever complain about that. But what I'm missing out on, unfortunately, is an opportunity to spend an evening with my girls, with Miffy, just relaxing. And that's something that I need to take into account. There will be shifts that come up that I'm going to have to say no to, but at the moment I'm just not willing to, because it's money and I need money, and we all need money, and I've shelled out a hell of a lot of money recently, and I've got more bills to come, and you've got to earn money, and if I'm getting the opportunity to do that, to work literally 2 full-time shifts in one 24-hour period, I feel like I'd be stupid not to. So I've been able to negotiate my lunch break at 7 o'clock tonight. And so when I get home, I'm going to tell my kids at 7 o'clock, you watch the clock, you watch it as soon as the clock strikes 7, I'm going to open that door, I'm going to put my shoes on, and let's go to the park. And this new place that we're in, it's central, it is close to everything, and it's close to one of the best fields of grass, the most immaculate, well-maintained fields of grass you will find in all of Central Australia, and it takes all of about 2 minutes to get down there. So I'm assuming we'll get down there at about 7:05 at the latest, spend a good 20, 22, 23 minutes at the park, and if I have to leave early to go back, I will. Miffy will come down with us. Sunset is around about 7:15. So in my mind, it's all going to work out well. But I did just want to make note of my thoughts at the moment, because I do feel bad, but I simply could not. It's not like it was a 3-hour shift or a 4-hour shift. It's a full 7.5-hour shift, and I get a half an hour lunch paid because it's a night shift effectively. I'm going to be able to catch up on a couple of my favorite YouTube channels. I only allow myself to watch YouTube when I'm working, not this job, but although I could, I haven't really been willing to do that. So yeah, 4:27, I've got to shut things up. I have to get used to this being on my own for the most part, over the next month at least. I've learnt a lot in this first month of working, a hell of a lot, and it's only going to continue. I'm back in the insurance game. I never thought I would be. And yeah, those were my thoughts for today, Thursday the 14th. A couple of other things. I met a carpet layer at my unit today. I agreed on a cash deal to get the upstairs floor carpet replaced. That should happen within the next week and a half for $2,500. I also got a cleaner in. He looked at the walls, he looked at the kitchen, the bathrooms, the windows. He quoted me $700 to clean the entire unit. I'm thinking about it. I don't really want to. I feel like I could probably do it myself. It's just that I really can't be fucked. And sometimes, sometimes it makes more sense to go to your day job, earn your money there, doing something you're comfortable with, and then paying someone else to do the things you don't want to do. But that's just me being a pussy. So all of that and more will be revealed. I've got a full weekend free, so we're definitely going to go to the apartment to have a swim and to just at least try and get some of these marks off of the wall, because they're absolutely everywhere. And that was, I just walked through the apartment now with no furniture, and I look at every single wall and it's covered in fucking marks or pen or something. The carpet's ruined. The curtains need repairing. It's just, it can be overwhelming. And when I first walked in there on Tuesday, with the view that I was going to crack into it and get started after work, I was just completely and utterly overwhelmed. I couldn't do it. It seemed like way too much. But inevitably, you look at something, you take a break. I mean, this applies whenever you get overwhelmed with any task. When it all seems too much, take it in, take a break, think about it, sleep on it if you have to, and go back and have a look at it the next day. And 9 times out of 10, it's not going to look as bad. And so I had another look at it today. When I met the carpet layer there, it didn't look as bad. I feel like it was because it was in the morning and I had more energy. But anyways, guys, those are my thoughts and my thoughts alone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the support. Day 56. Day 57. 8 weeks and 1 day, would you believe? 8 weeks and 1 day. Who would have thought? What's up, guys? It's 9:55. I've got 2 hours and 35 minutes left to go. I'm just on a break. I've got about a minute of that said break left, and I've just gotten myself a little refresher. A wee snack. I am on a diet at the moment. A little snack, which is some white chocolate fudge Rocky Road. Absolutely delicious. We've got a freshly made coffee, and we've got about a litre worth of water mixed with some sugar-free cordial. And my friends, doesn't that look delicious? It's the small things. When you're sitting here at 10 at night, you know you've got to be up for at least another 2.5 hours. Honestly, a coffee now will not keep me up. I know when I'm tired. I know that when I'm tired, I go to sleep. Last night I had a decent sleep. My body battery went up quite a few points. Tonight, a maximum I will get is about 5 hours sleep, I'd say, which is severely under par, which means that tomorrow I'll be on struggle street. But as long as I'm not hungover, I can get through it. And that is the name of the game. As long as you're not hungover, it doesn't matter how little sleep you have, you can get through it. I'm playing life on easy mode. I've got a lot going on. I've got a very busy life, but it still feels easy because always in the back of my head is the comparison to what life was like as a daily drinker of half a litre of hard spirits, at least, if not more. So those are some thoughts. I better get back on the phones.